and welcome to the show, from my home to yours. Now, this is the cat Gizmo. Obviously, we needs to go and sit over there. Now, there'll be a lot of you stuck at home at the moment, so I'm just wondering if you thought about what you're going to do when you can get out and about again. Because that's what this show is all about, giving you some ideas of things you can do at home and for when you can get back out there. I'm wondering also how many of you took up the challenge in the last show. And the challenge was to put on some music and do some crazy dance moves. Go a little bit crazy. We'd love to hear from you. So just drop us your videos, your comments, drop them to Facebook or through the website. We'd love to hear from you. We have a new segment today called Time for a Change. And we're going to meet the lovely Evelyn Lundstrom, who's going to show us how you can update your style at any age. And for you men out there, we're planning to do an image reset for an older gentleman. For the newcomers today, just make sure you've got comfortable clothing on for the fitness routine. And now, looking good makes you feel good. From Sydney, it's time for a change. Welcome to our new segment, Time for a Change. Maybe you've been wearing the same clothes, the same hair, the same makeup for the past 30 odd years. Or maybe someone you know's been wearing the same thing for 30 plus years, or maybe your partner. Maybe there's someone you know that might like to tweak things here and there to have a bit of an update for where you're at the current stage of life. And that's what this session's all about. We're going to look at hair color, makeup, clothing. We're going to go shopping and look at how you can get $1 million look without $1 million budget. And to help us with that is the amazing Evelyn Lundstrom. She's an image consultant and stylist and managing director of First Impressions. And we know how important it is to make a good first impression. Well, Evelyn is regarded as Australia's leading trainer of image consultants. So let's meet Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. We're so excited to have you on the show. Welcome to Over 50. So what?
Exactly. So what?
Now, it's amazing the amount of expertise you've had over many years as an image consultant. And there's a lot of people watching this will have no foggy idea what an image consultant or a stylist does. Can you share with us what you've done all over these decades?
Well, image consulting, there is a difference between a stylist and an image consultant. A stylist you usually find is a fancy word for somebody that serves in a store, you know, selling your clothes with an agenda to get you out of the store with a bag full of clothes. Whereas an image consultant can be a stylist, and usually is, whereas a stylist is not necessarily an image consultant. Now I've totally confused you. Also do colour assessments and wardrobe planning and personal shopping, and it's very specific, it's very targeted for each client. So that's why I love my job. Nothing is the same ever, any day. It's always different.
So this show targets over 50, over 60. There'll be quite a few people watching who are over 70 and over 80. You've worked with a lot of people in those age groups. What sort of observations have you had of that demographic?
Well, sometimes they're already retired. Other times they're still working in their own business or working in an organisation. And so, so when I'm working with people, I'm either working with their business image, you know, the image that they need to portray to look like they're still up and ready and, you know, managing to keep those young, you know, nippers off their heels. For the retirees, lovely thought. I've not any thought about retiring yet, but for retirees, sometimes they want to just reinvent themselves, you know, to do a whole image reset for a lot of different reasons. You know, they're empty nesters and they want to, you know, they're looking at themselves and, you know, gravity's taking its toll and really just want to feel good and know what it's like to look at themselves again and just think, yeah, I'm doing okay, you know.
Now, at the moment, in Victoria in particular, we can't go anywhere. So there's probably a lot of people watching this. They're in their track pants, they're in their Ugg boots, and they might even still be in their dressing gown day after day. I know you've got some thoughts about this, so would you like to share your thoughts?
I've had a lot of people say, look, how do I come over now in Zoom meetings? Because, you know, for the over 50s, if they're retired or they want to be talking to their grandkids, you know, this is the way we're communicating now. They've still got to look good. You don't want to scare the grandkids. You know, look, really, you don't want them thinking that, oh, you know, granny or grandpa are always in their PJs. No, I believe that every day you've got to get up, you've got to dress up, and you've got to show up. Get sorted. You know, you put on something that is going to give you joy for the day. You know, look in your wardrobe and think, now, how do I want to feel today? What's my mood today? Or how do I want to change my mood? You know, if you're feeling a little bit down, dress up. Put on something that sort of means something to you. You know, there are occasions when I've found myself, you know, I've gone for a walk, I've done my walk, and I've sat back onto my computer and I'm thinking, I look up, I think, oh, it's 2 o'clock and I'm still in my tracks. That's not good enough. But occasionally, you know what, it happens. But don't do that as a regular thing. Make the regular thing, get up and look good. You know, you look fabulous, Carol. And look, I always want to look great as well. And I know that I put in an effort and I haven't got anything in my wardrobe that doesn't make me feel great in.
So a lot of people will be wearing activewear, they like to go for walks and all that. So do you help people to look good while they're in their leisure wear, their active wear as well?
And I hope it's active wear for being active. Some people wear active wear and that's their whole wardrobe. But yes, I could, because why not look good? You never know who you're going to end up meeting around, you know, your walk anyway. You don't want to look like, you know, you've got another foot in the grave happening, you know. And look, I don't understand these people that start thinking, oh, look, I'm over 60 now, or I'm over 70. Oh, my time's come and gone. You know, I've got to move aside for the young ones. It's their time in the sun now. Like, hello, you know, until you're actually 6 feet under, you know, every day above the ground's a good one. Just make it a fabulous day and look good. Honour yourself. You know, you've gained the right to spend some money, surely. So give yourself a present occasionally. You know, I think you deserve it.
Now, Evelyn, I know you don't mind me sharing with the viewers that you're actually 73, so you look unbelievably amazing for 73. So I'm sure now the viewers have heard that. They're going to be dying to hear what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. You know, we're going to know all your tricks and strategies and how you can look so fabulous when you're over 70. So we have a wonderful volunteer with us, Jenny, that's going to be working with you over the next few weeks. Can you just tell us what, and Jenny's also 70, so can you share with us what you're going to be doing with Jenny?
Well, Jenny's going to be driving it and I'm going to be then steering her. I can make people look amazing actually, but it's got to feel great for them. They've got to, I'm going to explore a little bit about how Jenny sees herself and how she wants to have people perceive her, because she's still working and she's still delivering workshops and things like that. Nothing has stopped her from being very successful though. So there's certainly, Jenny's got a whole heap of things going. There are a lot of strategies, and one of them I'm going to really be doing is to make sure that she's wearing the very right colours. I mean, that's important. Colour can make you look sick and other colours can make you look sensational. So we've really got to look at that. And that will flow through to the hair, the makeup and everything that she wears and carries. Another thing I'll be looking at is also to the styles of clothing she's wearing. I just want to make sure that she's actually utilising them in the right way. So she might have some magic in the wardrobe, but she may not know how to blend it and mix it up and, layer and all sorts of fun things that she could do. If there's anything that she really needs, we certainly will go out and go shopping with her. So, yeah, we're doing a wardrobe audit. We're going to do some shopping. We'll do some colour and styling. And, it'll be fun. She'll love it.
That's amazing, having someone with your credentials and your massive experience and who looks so fabulous, having you on the show for the next few weeks. I'm sure the viewers will be sitting on their chairs going, when's the next episode coming? When's it coming? We want to see what she does next. So we're going to meet Jenny now. So thank you for our chat for now, and we'll be seeing you working with Jenny as we move forward.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks a lot, Evelyn. Get ready now, because after the break, we've got a fun disco routine which can even be done in a chair. Are you ready to get moving? This routine's got a bit of a disco groove to it, and you can do it in a chair. So just show you quickly what it looks like in a chair. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Walking the legs out, and then it comes to the swinging movement. You can do the arms or the legs, or if you're very, very clever, you can do both. And that's all there is to it. Have fun, let's do it. Wrong way. Keep the knees out. Over the toes. Now, if you get a bit fitter, you can go a bit deeper. That's it. And down, 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 down. Now, small ones. Down, 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 down. And we're going to do a bend and point, bend, point, bend, point. that's watching, I'm throwing out the challenge to you. Mask or no mask, go and have some fun. And here's a reminder how. We're going to meet our courageous volunteer, Jenny Cartwright. Jenny has volunteered for us to have a look at her makeup, her hair, her colour, her wardrobe, and see what we can do to tweak it a bit. Now, Jenny is a leading sales trainer and best-selling author of Don't Get Hung Up, which is all about how to sell products and services on the phone. Now, Jenny also is a part-time aqua fitness instructor. So even after having a double hip replacement, she decided that she would learn to be an aqua fitness instructor. Jenny's been married for 32 years, has 2 children and 2 grandchildren. So let's meet this very brave woman, Jenny. Hi, Jenny, and welcome to Over 50 So What? We are just so excited. We can't believe that you can be this brave and this courageous, and I'm sure there's lots of viewers out there that are going, oh my goodness me, at my age would I ever go and let someone look in my wardrobe and change my hair and look at my clothing? It's very, very courageous of you to be doing this. Thank you so much.
Is it? Oh dear. Well, I mean, life's too short. We've got to take opportunities when we get them right. So I'm open to it. And I mean, if I don't like it, then I don't like it. Everything can change back again, I suppose.
So what was the main motivation for you deciding to do this?
Oh, well, I've got so many clothes in my cupboard that and I would really like to sort them out and be able to get rid of some because it's just getting too much. And also my lifestyle has changed. It's, you know, everyone's so much more into relaxation clothing now because we're doing Zoom meetings and I'm doing a lot of fitness and health for myself, and I used to teach aqua aerobics, but since February no pools have been open, so I've been redundant from that job. As well as redundant from speaking on the platform. So life is changing, and so I might as well change too.
Wow. You did mention the aqua fitness. Now, this is a new career for you. You're only in your 60s and you suddenly decided to be a fitness instructor. How did that happen? What was the motivation for that?
Oh, 12 years ago now, I had a double hip replacement, and I struggled a lot to do all the fitness things that I like to do, skiing and tennis and running, and I couldn't do any of those things very well anymore. So a physio suggested that I started doing aqua aerobics, and I thought, oh, poo-poo that. That's not exercise, that's just movement gently in water, until I actually did it. Well, this aqua exercise is really good for me. And so it could be good for a lot of people who don't think that they can exercise anymore because they've got bad knees, bad joints, and you don't have to give up. So aqua was so good for me once I got in that water and learned how to do aqua properly to exercise yourself and strengthen your joints. Then I decided that I wanted to teach it to others who were more disabled than me. So I trained to be a trainer. I don't know, something just clicked into me and it was like, this is what I'm meant to be doing. So obviously at the time I was still doing sales training, but the sales training was not as much as it used to be. And then I decided, well, I've got to have another career after my sales training. So what am I going to do? So then it became the aqua.
You got your interest of your sales training, you've got the interest of the aqua fitness, and one of your other passions is travel, which of course we are a bit limited in being able to travel at the moment. But that's important with your wardrobe and that as well, and your look, and you want to be able to mix outfits.
Absolutely, and I'm the worst packer. My husband will tell you that I take twice as much as I need. And I always take the biggest suitcase, and that needs to have a bit of control, I think.
We've got all those things to consider when we're doing this little beautiful makeover, this little tweaking and the styling. Now, you also have just recently become a grandmother again, just for second time. And as a grandmum, what sort of image and style and would you like to pass on to your grandchildren as they grow up?
I want to be the fun one. The one that makes him laugh, and the one that we just have fun when we go out. When he's a teenager, comes to me for advice. I've had 2 boys of my own, and neither of them really asked me for advice. So maybe this time round I'll get my just desserts.
Oh, we'll check in about 10 years' time and find out, shall we?
As long as I'm still around.
Well, thank you so much, Jenny. Thanks for being so courageous and so brave. It's going to be very exciting to see what Evelyn does with you over the next few weeks, and look forward to seeing the next episode. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Carol, for the opportunity. Bye.
A big thank you to Evelyn and Jenny, who we're going to be following their progress over the next few weeks, seeing the transformation. So that's going to be lots of fun. It's time for a change. Thanks for joining us today, all you young things out there. If you'd like any more info on anything you've seen on the show today, just jump on the website, take a look at Facebook, and if you want more fitness routines, jump on YouTube. We'd love to hear your stories, so please join us on Facebook. Life is too short to be serious, so pop on some music and have some fun. Over 50, so what? Thanks for watching our TV show. Be sure to hit subscribe and we'll send you the latest TV episodes and videos. Like our Facebook page and please send us your comments, your stories and any inspiring people that you know. Over 50, so what?